my girlfriend, Jamie, loves witchy stuff, tarot, crystals, zodiacs, all that kind of thing. I think it's all fake, but she's passionate about it. So I like to listen to her talk about it anyways. She takes me shopping with her sometimes. Mostly because I'm honest with her about which tarot decks are cute and which are ugly and scary. She bought me an affirmation deck once. It has cats on it. Yesterday, she asked me if she could do a reading for me. I said yes. Why not? She'd never done a reading for me before, but I'd watched her do it for other people, and it seemed fun. And besides, even if I don't believe in the literal magic power of tarot cards, I think they're a powerful tool for reflection. She did a simple 3-card spread: past, present, and future. Card 1, the Fool. A man standing on the edge of a cliff, whistling and walking ahead without looking. This represents beginnings, innocence, perhaps naivety, being untouched by troubles yet to come. Card 2, the Wheel of Fortune, reversed. A wheel, broken up into 6 sections. 2 arms reach towards it, one clad in white, the other in black. She grimaced at this one. Bad luck, being acted on by negative forces. Card 3, Death. A gaunt, pale-faced man peeking out from behind a hooded robe. That's grim, I said, before Jamie had the chance to explain. She shushed me. It doesn't mean literal death. It means a change, some kind of transformation. And with that, the reading was done. We sat in silence for a moment. Eventually, I spoke. This is bad, right? Like, this seems like it means something bad. It's not bad, Jamie insisted. Then she frowned. Well, I guess the bad luck is bad. She gestured to the second card. But death means that cycle will break. Probably. It's not an exact science. We hung out a little longer after my reading, but soon we decided to call it a night. As I walked back home, I couldn't stop thinking about my reading. Jamie might have insisted that it didn't mean anything bad, but it sure seemed bad to me. Bad luck, negative forces, death. I might not believe in tarot, but that certainly sounds evil. I was so wrapped up in what my reading could mean that I tripped over something in the dark and landed on the sidewalk. I landed hard on my chest, all the wind getting knocked out of me as I hit the ground. As I got up, all I could think about was that damn Wheel of Fortune card. Bad luck is right. I laughed it off, sending a text to Jamie, just wiped out on my way home. Thanks. Negative forces. I went to bed without further incident, and I thought the reading would stay something small to laugh about. I woke up this morning to a terrible thunderstorm raging outside my window. I hate thunderstorms. They freak me out, no matter how illogical it is. I'm always worried that I'll get hit by a freak lightning strike, so I try not to go outside in them. At the very least, I didn't have class today, so I avoided leaving for most of the day. Around 6 p.m., though, I realized I was out of my medication. I had been meaning to pick up my refill from the pharmacy for days, but I kept putting it off. Now I was out, and CVS closed in an hour. I grabbed an umbrella and ventured out into the storm. Getting to the CVS actually went okay. I made it before they closed, got my meds from the pharmacy, and left with little fuss. On my way home, though, I bumped into the only other person on the otherwise empty street. He was wearing a dark hoodie, but when I looked up at him to apologize, I saw his face. It was the face from the death card. Exactly, emaciated and so pale it was nearly white. I turned away and started to leave, but he grabbed my bicep as I struggled to get away. He brought his thin lips up to my ear. Death has many meanings, Casey Hyde. And then I saw myself die. I watched what must have been 1,000 deaths, each of them different. I saw myself dying young and dying old, violently and peacefully, at the hands of others and at the hands of nature. A montage of my own death. The man released me, and I scrambled away before I even processed what I had seen. I made it home in a haze of panic, afraid of the man who grabbed me in lightning strikes and my own death. I finally reached my apartment only to reach into my pocket and realize that in my haste to get to the pharmacy, I had forgotten my keys. I tried calling Jamie. She's the one with my spare key, but she didn't pick up. In fact, I noticed after trying to call that she hadn't responded to my next from last night or messaged me at all today. That's not like her. I'm worried something might have happened. I'm writing this on my phone as I walk to Jamie's house. I hope she's okay. The rain is still coming down, and I'm being shaken by loud thunder as the sky lights up. I swear one of the deaths I saw was in a lightning storm,